Greetings glorious gamers, this is Scarecrow119. Today I'm playing SMITE, and today we'll be playing Bacchus, the Roman god of wine, in the dual lane as a support. Before we get started, I'm just going to go with the normal start with the Mark of the Vanguard, boots and some pots, but before the game actually starts I'm going out to the dual lane to ward. So that will allow us to get some vision and we can go back and get our health pots and we can get to lane nice and quick before the game even starts. And so Bacchus is one of those old school brawler guys from the very early days of SMITE. He's one of the very first supports in the game, way before Geb, way before Athena, way before Kepri. He was actually in the game when I first started playing. Bacchus is one of those guys, he's all about initiation, he's got so much initiation, but he has fallen out of favour in recent times because his main form of peel is his jump, you know. When he jumps on people they basically get knocked up. So it's not the best sort of peel, and his 3, even though it does have a stun on it, it does ticking damage and it also does a healing debuff. The only problem is it's because it's a channeled ability and it can be interrupted. So if you've got any Ymirs out there or any Kepris, they can basically stun you out of the stun from your 3, which is a little bit annoying sometimes. So we'll be going into the dual lane today. We'll be up. Looks like we'll be up against a Kabrakan and a Hu Yi. We've got our little buddy here, Shibalanki. So I have to admit, the problem with the support is it is very difficult to learn. You've basically got to try and keep your ADC alive and basically help them get kills and also do warding and things like that. Oh, don't die. Right, so he is really low now. He's probably not getting killed here. Nice. Right, so we've managed to get our Shibalanki the first kill, which is great because that feeds into his passive. Right, so we'll just back off then. So their Loki is in the mid lane right now. But because we've got the wards up, we should be able to see him coming. I have to admit, like, playing a support is one of the hardest roles in the game to learn and to teach, because it takes a lot of awareness and a lot of knowing of the game, the core mechanics and the core philosophies of engagement and disengagement. When I say engagement and disengagement, it's very hard to get into the habit of fighting too much or farming not enough, and that's the sort of thing that's very detrimental when you're playing this sort of game as well. Right. So thankfully our ADC does know how to farm the wave properly, as much as can be expected anyway, being Shibalanki. Oh, overshot that. Just got to run, that's it. He jumped right over me. So that was my fault. I missed my jump there, and basically my ADC paid for it. So we'll just have to sit back until the ADC comes back. We'll try and clear out this wave as best we can. I also want to try and protect the tower. So we've managed to get our ultimate as well. Our ultimate has got a lot of burst damage, and it's also got it's got a unique CC status effect called Drunk, where you basically lose control of your character to a certain degree. You can't move or change direction properly. Right. So I'm actually going to wait here for a second and get a ward. So my number one ability, that is basically that basically fills up the meter above my portrait. The meter above my portrait is how drunk Bacchus gets, and when he gets to tipsy and smashed, he basically gets more. He gets tankier, and when he gets to tipsy, my number 3 also has a stun in the very last tick. Right, so we don't know where this Cabrakan is. There he is. Yeah, so I'm gonna go and ward. I'm a bit out of position here, so hopefully they won't peel back and kill me. We'll like get this guy. That's fine. We'll be able to get this guy as well. So we went chasing for the kills here. It's not great, but I could have stayed back and tried to help the Shibalanki, but I thought he was dead anyway. So I might as well go back and start sovereignty. And we'll also get a couple of wards. So when we're trying to play as support, I have to admit it is one of the hardest things to learn. It's something that used to be my main role, but it's something I've actually not done in a while. So what we're going to do is we're always going to stay back, and we're always going to take the hits with the Shibalanki. We really want to protect this guy now, and make sure he gets his farm and everything. Right, so that's him jumped out, so we'll go and initiate. That's the stun as well. Nice. That's a nice big pick for our jungler as well. And we'll go and ward. Boop, there we go. Right, so we'll protect this guy as well. I think he was actually getting hit by the Loki. Right. So because when we're playing as support, we really want to get the most out of our skills at any particular time. So I'm not going to bother saving up the skill point, because my ultimate, although it is really good, it's not something that's a priority at this point. Want to go for your buff? No. Okay. Right, so he's building transcendence stacks as well. Right, so Cole missing, we don't know where. Right, there he is now. Enemies have returned left. They're actually clearing that wave pretty quick. Put a ward there just in case, because I don't want them invading us. Right. Stay in front of me. There's nothing I could really do there. That's just a combo. That's just a combo that the two have, the Hui and the Cabrakan. Yeah, he's trying to dive me here. Hide behind the creeps.
On my way. Follow me. Retreat. An enemy has been slain.
Walkie's in as well. Got to be careful. But they've got that. Got that. So the combo with the Cabrakan and the Huyi, the Cabrakan basically throws up a wall in a concave shape, and then the Huyi just rains his ultimate down on top of us. There's nothing I can do at all to protect our Shibalanki in that situation, because they're both ultimates that just stay there, you know. I'd literally have to beat down each wall of the Cabrakan to make a space to let the ADC out, and you know that's something he can do 10 times faster than I can any day of the week. So there's nothing we can really do about that. So it's something he's actually going to have to try and get out of himself.
Be careful.
Right, so he's gone into mid.
Enemies incoming middle. Take middle lane.
Okay.
Enemies missing left.
Oh shit, there's Loki. Jump on his guy.
Has been slain. Thanks.
So slowly enough. Oh shit, I didn't go.
An ally has been slain.
So that was a rotation from the solo lane, and with the damage that they were doing, there's not much I could really do. I can't stop. I can peel with my jump and my burp, but if they're once their ultimates are down, there's not much you can really do to stop it.
Where does the wine go?
Actually, we'll sell this. We'll get some wards.
Enemies have returned left.
We're actually doing better on kills. I mean, I've got most of the kills here.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, that's his ultimate. Oh, he's got him.
An enemy has been slain.
So we'll nearly get this tower.
Missing middle.
There's Cabrakan on his way. The mid lane is coming around, I think. Yep.
Retreat! Retreat!
Don't fucking...
An enemy
Nice.
has been slain.
So we'll put our ward down again.
Take middle lane.
Right, so they're fighting in this lane against the Va. He's using his dash now. That's his ultimate. Use a buck to stop the healing. And we get the kill. Nice. Oh, that's the Bracken. Nice kill as well. Nice pickup.
Your right tower is under attack.
Where's the wave? There it is. Okay, so we've got our win. Now we just need to back out. But who he's been split pushing as well, like a dick. And it's a logical step when someone split pushes you. It's a logical step to try and pull something back through a losing situation. But it still fucking annoys me when I get split pushed.
Enemy missing left. Enemy missing right.
So when you're being a support, you've got two choices when you're doing things. You can either be the initiator, where you're jumping into the enemy, trying to get stuns, trying to get lockdowns, getting the big ults off to do damage, or you can be a peeler, where you basically stick by someone and try and defend them. Now the problem that most supports have is that the whole team wants defended and they all want initiation as well, and that's not something you can do all the time. You know, you can't initiate the whole team and you can't protect the whole team as well. So when you're doing these sort of things, your team has to understand your limits and capabilities as well, and that's something I find is very rare. Oh shit! There's four of them. Let's just run. Right, I'll get out. That's fine. Oh. Jesus Christ! Do you want me? That Mercury missed his ult and they missed his pull. I have to jump in. I have to keep running. Oh, fucking hell. The Jack's on the other side of the map. I'm dead here. So that was a bad fight. Basically there was the five of them on the one side and we were only four. Once they got the rotation onto us, there was not much we could really do. So they've taken the Gold Fury as well. That's not too great. They're actually pulling it back. They're actually winning, to be honest. They've taken a lot more towers than us. The gold difference right now is mainly just held up in towers that we haven't taken. But we'll see. What we'll do is we'll stick by the Shibalanki. We'll see if we can get this tower taken. We'll also place the ward here. Yeah. Right, so that who he's come back, so that actually is not.
Enemies have returned right.
Oh, there's a Kraken.
Enemy missing middle.
So we got that tower and we got out, that's fine. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, Jesus. Where's Mercury? I don't think we're going to get out of here, but still.
Enemy missing middle. I'm over here.
Oh shit. So the Mercury managed to get out. I suppose that's something. To be honest, at this particular stage, I would normally say that it is possible to pull her back, but the team morale's just kind of shot at the moment. No one's really wanting to work together. We're not working together as much as we should be. And in that sort of situation, it's get to the point I think we actually probably just call it a day. It's unfortunate I think we had a good game at the start. We got a couple of kills early, you know. We'd maybe taken kills that we shouldn't have. I'll agree with that. But the fact is, we're only 7,000 gold down. But the team they've lost the morale. You know, if you lose the morale, that's it. You've got to keep fighting. Right, there's Mercury. There. Okay. Okay, if someone helps us here, we might be able to take these guys. Shit. There's fucking Mercury. See, that's what it's all fucking about! Fire giant, okay. Oh, you. Right, we got it. This is where we need to back out.
Retreat.
Okay. What do we need? I think we need more cooldown and mana, that's great. This is where we need to group up and use the advantage of Fire Giant for fucking objectives. Because we can take them in a fight, we need to use it. But at this point, no one's grouping up. No one wants to do anything. This is how games are lost. In the immortal words of F. He's one of the casters of High Res. It's not the stuff after the stuff. It's the stuff after the stuff after the stuff. Yeah? So the stuff being a team fight, winning the team fight, after the stuff, taking Fire Giant, and it's the stuff after the stuff after the stuff, using Fire Giant to gain more ground. That's it. So taking our fight. Go Fury, that's fine. Yeah, he's there. I'll cover this guy. Hopefully he's got life leech. Don't fuck, keep it still. Oh fucking there's no mana. There's other two. Oh fucking. He's ultimate. Right, let's go on. Right, we took the Gold Fury. Got kills. Fucking hell. Okay. Right, so we need to keep going.
Here I am.
Come on. See, this is what I mean. Nobody's grouping up.
Here I am.
Taking the hits. Got Fire Giant. Thank you, Scott. They can take that. Don't think we can take a Phoenix. Definitely take the other tower though.
Retreat! Return to base. Attack middle tower.
So we need to keep pushing. Need to keep pushing the advantage. We've got 50 seconds left on Fire Giant. I can take that. That's fine. Get baited, Loki. This will have to be careful. That's fine. Other tower. Fire Giant is doing fucking work. We're getting the stuff after the stuff done. Winning team fights, taking Fire Giant, taking Gold Fury, and getting towers. Excellent. Took us a second to get our revive, but we're getting there. So I'm gonna use my last couple of seconds of Fire Giant to tank it. Right, so I'm gonna have to be careful now because I'm not super hard as fuck. Oh. Right, I'm backing out. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna just buy Mail Renewal, just cause that's gonna do work. Then we'll get back into the fight. As far as magical damage, we've got Cabrakan. He does quite a hefty amount of magical damage, but he isn't anywhere as near as bad as Vulcan. The thing about Vulcan is, although he has quite a big wide ultimate, it is kind of easy to avoid his damage. So we've taken the objective, we've got work down, but now we're just over pushing. We need to get out. Right, so I'm gonna go over here. Stay with Shibalanki. Let's keep running.
An ally has been slain.
Is he letting out? Yep, he's out. That's fine. Right.
Retreat! Retreat!
Jack's out as well. Okay. So I might as well just go back and finish off Breastplate Valor. Right, so we've brought this game back in a blaze of glory in the last 5-10 minutes. Excellent. Now we need to do it again. Now I can imagine they're probably looking at Fire Giant right now. Right, it's still up. Let's wait here.
The fire giant.
I don't know where they are. It concerns me that I don't know where they are. Right, on the right side, Shibalanki's all by his fucking self. So let's go over there. Right, he's managed to take one of them. But the Vulcan's there. Next he's joined the fight. Vulcan's still there. Oh Jesus.
Here I am.
Attack! 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 Attack!
Right. Stay with the team. Want to try and protect them as much as we can now. It's fine. It's got a blink.
Attack! Fire giant! Attack the Gold Fury!
Team's bearing me because I'm taking kills. The Vulcan was already dead. So was the Mercury was already dead as well. I'm pretty sure anyway. Triple Anchor was already dead, Mercury was already pretty dead.
Attack, fire giant!
Yep, everyone's back up.
Stay back.
Who's in the mid? They're all back up as well. It's not a good idea to take it as if they're all back up. Stand on this side. Don't we get hit by that. Stop attacking so we can. Right. So I'm taking the aggro from the fire giant. Just go walk around, keep the damage, that's fine. That's where you, we're jumping up. We'll stay with this ISIS.
Killing spree!
Okay. So this is the game pretty locked out now. We just need to fucking put a bow on it. And they surrendered. Okay, so it was a good game. It was a good game. To be honest, I could have played better. I just needed to choose what I wanted to do at the start. If I wanted to be an attacker or defender, I chose to be a defender after my team started BMing me a bit. So unfortunately, my recording was actually cut short a little bit there. I didn't actually get into the post-match discussion and analysis. So let's have a little bit of a look now. So we can see that as far as our team goes, 8-3 and 20, very very good. We done pretty well with everything. I did actually mess up a few times, missing skill shots, which did result in some deaths. But I think we actually got to a position where we were in the middle of the team fights a lot, and we were causing so much havoc and so much destruction with the jumps and the burps and the ultimates and the damage and all that sort of thing. I think the enemy team got caught a little bit by surprise of how much interference I was actually able to do. But it was one of those things, when you get into a game as a support, it can be very very unforgiving, especially if you're unfortunate enough for your ADCs to die. They don't normally tend to blame you. You're always the one that gets blamed when something goes wrong, when your ADC is out of position and they get themselves killed. It's something they always blame you for, always. But when you do get those good games, it really does pay off. But let's have a look at the damage and stuff like that. So unfortunately, this screen doesn't actually show mitigated damage. So, but as damage taken goes, 23,000. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. And player damage, we actually had more player damage than the more players damage than the Chak, and only about 500-600 less than the Mercury. So that just goes to show how much work we were doing. So when we're doing this, when you're playing support, it can be very very difficult to learn. Unfortunately, the state of the game is we don't give enough credit to supports that do well, and a lot of people don't know what a good support is. You know, they just think that when they have a great game, they had a great game because they had a great game, rather than their support giving them the great game, if you know what I mean. A good support can ward, a good support can defend, a good support can feed the ADC all the kills in the world and get him absolutely destroying. So when it comes into the game, then the work's already done, you know. And it gets to that point, you don't notice a great ADC, sorry, no, you don't notice a great support, because they're the one that's doing the work, they're initiating the fights, they're defending you, and they're giving the kills as well. And sometimes people don't recognise it for what it is, they just think that when the ADC has, you know, 13 kills, they think they all got them himself, you know. So what I would recommend is, playing a support is very difficult, and it really gets into the nitty gritty of positioning and engagements and defending, which can be very difficult to explain sometimes. But what I'll do is I'll have a look in more in depth of the gameplays and analysis, and I might actually go through some replays as well, so we can have a little bit of look at different fights as well. But I hope you did like the commentary, hope you did like the gameplay. As always, like, comment and subscribe, and GG.